We are live. So this is our WandaVision reaction video for episode 4. My name is Sloan Kelly.
My name's Jody Kelly.
And my name is James Baker.
And what we're going to do is we're going to invite you, the audience, to play along and watch along with us to WandaVision. Basically, we're going to be, those people in the theater that talk all the way through the movie. That's going to be us.
That's what
and
we
you
do.
can join in too, because we're opening up the chat on the YouTubes.
Mm-hmm.
So if you want to comment or whatever you want to say, then the comment things are open on YouTube. But without any loss in ceremony or whatever it is, the way that we work it is, I'm going to put a little card up here. If you browse to Disney Plus and go to WandaVision episode 4, make sure you put the playhead back to all zeros. We're going to give a countdown. And we go. So 3, 2, 1, go, and that's when we hit play, and then we can all watch along together. And people get watch parties and all that kind of stuff. We don't have that technology. We just rely on the old Ted Rogers 3, 2, 1, go. I've been practicing that.
That's
3, 2,
right.
1,
Oh,
go.
wow.
Huh?
Nice.
That's good.
For all the old timers in the audience there. Anyway, shall we get started?
Let's do it.
All right. Okay. 3, 2, 1, go. Oh, Disney Plus logo.
We're all done.
And
Never skip
no
the
skipping.
recap.
No skipping.
Never skip the recap.
Geraldine.
Never.
Never skip the recap. Because sometimes with programs like WandaVision, it's the only way you can figure out what's happening.
I know. Jody was just saying to Sloan, some of the guys in the office are watching tonight, watching this.
Oh, really?
Because they were like, you do what? So
No
a wee shout out to the guys in the office.
Can I say hello to my friends and family? You just did it. And move on. They used to
Put
say
around
that.
the ear hole.
Aye, that's it.
So did you guys watch this with the
subtitles?
on?
No, I always watch it when we're doing this. I watch it with the subtitles on, and there's
look
so
who
much you miss.
Look who you see. Captain Marvel says.
Captain Marvel, yeah.
Yeah.
And also, this was such a great start to the.
I know.
To this
Yeah, it
episode.
was.
That would really satisfy you guys, this bit.
It
It
did
did.
actually, because this felt more like the blip than the one that you see in Endgame, because it was just people going, "Oh, you're back." This feels more like it, where all of a sudden there's twice as many people in the hospital.
Yeah, you're in the proper. It's chaos.
This is what I was hoping for episode 4 as well.
That guy there that appeared by the side of the bed.
Yeah.
She's probably like, "Who's this guy?"
Yeah. Great to see. Point. Unlucky.
Yeah. Hey, look. Well,
See if she had been 1 second later, would he have materialized inside her?
We'll never know. Probably not. I don't think it works
I think
that way.
that's for a different show.
Not half.
No, I think there's rules and stuff.
You thought.
You couldn't phase inside an object or anything. You came back and you were all right, I think.
Mm-hmm.
It was like that episode, the first episode of The Boys. Remember the A-Train? And the guy's standing there with his girlfriend.
I know.
Right ran through him, blood everywhere. Hey,
There's
Paul.
There's polls on the chat.
Yo, Paulie.
So it's 2 episodes this week.
Episodes this week.
Hey, 2 episodes coming this week, this Friday.
Right?
Long shift on Monday.
Oofed.
Oh, crikey. Certainly was.
After you got...
Do you know that they call it the blip?
They do call it the blip.
They don't call it the snap. What do you call them? The
That-
thingy?
That Marvel
The man.
fanfare, sorry, just to interrupt, is now my ringtone. It's quite good. It's a good
Nice.
ringtone.
Mine's still Harry
That's a
Potter.
good one.
It isn't.
Mine used to be Cheers.
Did it?
Theme tune to Cheers.
Mine
Yeah.
mine has been probably since my first phone, old phone.
Old phone? What, a Nokia?
No. Like old, like bring that kind of old phone.
Bring.
Cape Canaveral. I mean, Sword Headquarters.
Sword
I
headquarters.
think this was definitely a good move to go away from the sitcom for a bit.
A little bit, yeah.
100%.
You guys were desperate for that.
A little bit.
I was a bit.
Not gonna lie.
Yeah.
It was a little bit. Just a bit.
Not that I didn't like the first 3 episodes at all, but I think it was time.
If this had been another sitcom, you guys,
Flipping tables.
I know I wouldn't have stopped hearing about it.
You'd be looking at an empty screen. Nah, you wouldn't even look at it.
I'm calling it right now. This guy is a capital D.
Absolutely.
Think so?
Oh, absolutely. Seriously.
Too
He
smarmy.
gets rid of her. Like, she knows he knows she's coming back to work. And he doesn't allow the card access. Come on, that's a power move right there.
Ah, yes. Oh, yeah. That's her mum, isn't it? Isn't her mum up in the wall there?
Photon.
Mm-hmm. From the Top Gun days.
Mm-hmm. When Carol Danvers was called Avenger.
Mm-hmm.
That doesn't work that way. You don't have cool nicknames. That's why he's called Goose and he's called Maverick, because they're insults. They're not meant as cool names.
I'm sure there's lots going on here that we're going to miss.
I know.
You know, in this big warehouse.
Yeah.
I think I never spotted this till this week. The whole sword and shield thing. Did you guys pick that up?
Mm-hmm.
I only got it this week, and I was just like, I bet I'm like the last person to get that after reading these books all these years. Like,
I know.
Sword and shield. I was like, Faith. I was like, Faith, sword and shield, and she's like, yeah, I know.
She's like, yeah, I know.
Well, so somebody pointed out Westview as well as WandaVision, WV.
Yep.
I never picked up on that either.
All right, I never picked up on that right now. Interesting.
Room 101. Room 101. Also, the plaques in the background, the certificates are in a hexagonal pattern.
Lots of hexagons.
Lots of hexagons.
You actually see the map of the town, and it's a hexagon, isn't it?
Yeah.
Later on.
What's she in, by the way? What other stuff has she been in?
WandaVision.
Apart from that.
No. Star Trek.
No.
That's both truth. That's both truth and insult.
It is, isn't it?
Oh, yeah. Your mama.
Whose car is that? Your mama's.
Oh, yeah.
My volume is down too low there.
What?
Hey?
She's taking the terrestrial stuff.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm assuming that if there's 2 episodes this week, that means the first episode's a filler episode and the second one's a cliffhanger.
I think the first one might be back to sitcom era.
Oh, maybe.
I think we're going full 70s.
Yeah, maybe that's what we're going to do is do the alternate one.
Was it 80s they'll be going to, no?
70s.
Also,
The Brady Bunch.
It's really nice
60s
seeing
the Brady Bunch.
For those of you who watch the US Office, it's nice seeing Asian Jim in this. If you get to season 9 of the Office US, you'll get that joke.
Yeah, well, he's an Ant-Man, though.
Look at that guy. The
card.
card.
The FBI guy in
Ant-Man.
FBI guy in Ant-Man. No. Well, the card thing's the nod to the Ant-Man trick, isn't it? The sentient weapons are an intro to mutants or the Fantastic. Aye, I did hear that. It's a wee link to the Fantastic Four.
Yeah. Yeah, because they talk about test pilots. And they also talk about sentient weapons as well, which is the Weapon X program.
See the guy in the last episode that went into he changed into a beekeeper on his way through the sewers.
Aye.
Jody, that's this episode. Totally spoiling it for people.
Was that this one? So it is.
Totally never seen it.
Sorry, that's this episode.
Agent Franklin. Was it you want a reference?
Yeah, but that's a link to Fantastic Four as well, is it not?
What? The beekeepers?
Actually,
it's linked to X-Men Destiny. Because in that there's a guy in it, I think he's called Reyes, but his pronunciation is weird. He says, "We are peacekeepers," but the way he says it, it sounds like "we are beekeepers," which I always thought was funny.
So I didn't really get this the first time, like kind of watching it when the guys were well, it doesn't exist.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But she explains it when she sets the drone off. She explains the kind of the theory behind it. Yeah, like if you're within maybe 4 or 5 miles radius, then you're led to believe Westview doesn't exist, where it actually does exist.
But what were those two policemen that were sitting there right beside it? They're saying, no, it doesn't exist.
Because they're under the influence. I reckon they're under the influence of Wanda.
Of the city.
She's making these people believe it doesn't exist.
Because I was thinking, why don't they just try and drive in? You know,
I think it's to keep them away. I think it's to keep the locals away.
Yeah.
I know.
Also, there's the wee helicopter.
Yeah.
The Captain Marvel colours.
So does that turn into the helicopter later on?
It does,
sorry, in the previous red coloured. Aye. Right. Turns into a toy helicopter.
Still quite an old-fashioned looking drone, though, isn't it? This is meant to be like 4 years in the future.
Yeah.
And drones look futuristic now, but
retro.
Mm-hmm.
It's a bit 80s clunky looking.
Mm-hmm.
I like her. I like her breaker. I want that.
Old school kind of TVs, capital grade TV screen when you look close up at it.
Yep.
Remember back in the day?
Back in the day.
Kids. You kids these days, you wouldn't understand.
I know.
Whoa. Woofed. So it's funny how she plays along with the whole routine of being in a black and white sitcom.
Mm-hmm.
Or is she under influence? Once somebody's in there, they're under the influence of...
It's the same thing as the
Wanda.
Agent Franklin, who becomes the beekeeper. Also,
it'll change.
Now a doctor, as opposed to a doctor.
I know,
student.
yeah. It's funny watching this Friday morning and then watching Wonder Woman 84 on Friday night when the Mandalorian. What the Mandalorian says to Miss Minerva. He was like, "Oh, Miss Minerva," and she was like, "Dr. Minerva." The same thing happens here.
Yeah. Did you enjoy it?
Aye, cracking. Aye, great fun.
I liked it. I really liked it.
No one cares. She's very funny. Never thought I'd see her again in a Marvel thing. I thought she was just like, we're finished with her. Apparently not.
I think she's back for Thor: Love and Thunder as well. Mm-hmm. I think.
Really? Whenever that's going to get released. In the year 2035.
Dr. Lewis.
Doesn't even apologise.
I know.
He's like, stuff's outside.
Because he's a dick. She is quite funny.
Drone.
That's it. That's the drones we're looking for.
Yeah.
I think.
Space Force.
We don't talk about Space Force.
It's a thing. France has got one as well.
I thought you meant the Steve Carell Space Force.
Oh, no, we're not talking about that. That's garbage.
No.
I'll not be watching that then.
There's a bit with a monkey that's very funny, but apart from that.
According to the director, caused by your mother.
That's some amount of kit.
I know. It's quite funny. I got it.
I got it.
I know. Just so happens she had one right there.
I think it was shipped in earlier because he said that we've got all your equipment. After he didn't apologise.
Right.
Do you know the only thing I would say about this is all very convenient, and I know it's just a story and all that, but
also flat screen TVs can pick up TV shows on antennas.
Yeah, just all very convenient that she's got a thing that picks up the signal of a sitcom.
Here's your pal, Jody.
My pal?
Yeah, Agent Frank.
The beekeeper.
Blesses are the beekeepers.
Aye.
Yep. I'll tell you something, I wouldn't be going down that pipe.
I wouldn't go down any pipe that size. No chance. See, when you panic, you can down a pipe like that, you expand. I would expand. And I don't mean in a good way.
You're right.
I think you're right. Thanks for the feedback, Jimmy. It's Agent Woo. So all of a sudden, this thing didn't warrant anyone being sent there. So he sends Rambo off, and now all of a sudden the director's there. It's a bit suspect.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, excellent.
Do you know what I love about this episode, though? The fact that they go through all the things that we're all asking about it.
Yeah, it's on the board.
It's on the board, yeah.
Why the hexagons? Why the sitcoms?
Very funny.
She's just sitting watching TV.
It's like a bit like a Marvel's version of Gogglebox, this.
Mm-hmm.
A little bit. Yeah, see the guy in the back? He totally loves it.
Idiot.
Yeah. She's just asking for us.
Yeah.
Correct.
Which is where the stones come from at the Big Bang.
That's right.
What?
Where's all this?
You mean toilets?
What do you mean, Paul?
Yeah, I'm not sure.
I missed that. I'm too busy. What was it
What's in the episode?
Where's all the shit?
Where's all the shit? Oh, in the sewer.
Oh, right. Oh, no, maybe I think a grey water pipe.
Yeah, just some surface runoff.
Maybe it's ventilation. Maybe it's not a sewer pipe.
And did
ventilation right enough?
Andy had to crawl through. And of course, that's the start of...
The end of one of the episodes.
The end of the first episode. The end of the start of the first.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's all right. We know what you mean.
What he said.
Was Paul quoting from Raising Arizona there?
No, he wasn't. He was quoting from Shawshank Redemption, Andy Dufresne.
Oh, Shawshank. Right. Okay.
I used to live in Arizona. I don't know if any of you guys.
Yeah.
You mentioned it. You mentioned it quite a few hundred times, yeah.
There you go. Why the hexagonal shape? Jimmy's on the case.
You ever met Muhammad Ali?
I have, yeah. I got COVID at Christmas as well.
Did you?
I did, yeah. You may have heard. I didn't go on about it like 50 million times.
He didn't, thankfully. No, thankfully he didn't. You got a wee badge. I had COVID and survived.
His vision alive.
I like these wee questions we're putting up on the board.
Yeah. Oh, me too. I like the fact they've got the actors. Is that the actual actors' names?
No, it's all people involved with the production of the show.
Right, okay. a waste of noodles.
I know. I thought that too. There she is.
I know you do. I know.
So yeah, is she just playing along? Does she know what's going on, or is her mind affected by Wanda?
A little bit of mind affected, I think.
I think a little bit, and I think a little bit of reality.
Yeah.
Or just going along with it, type thing.
Where did you get the sword pendant from?
So
Yeah,
I think
it's a bit of a giveaway, that, isn't it?
I think things become other things when they go across the barrier, and it's enough to deal with whatever time period it's in. So when Franklin goes through the barrier, he becomes a beekeeper instead of the hazmat suit because it's the most appropriate one.
Right.
And then the other thing becomes like a jump rope.
Yeah, that's right.
He still has a sword thing on his back as well. The logo, does he not? The beekeeper.
He does, yeah.
But the logo can transfer over.
Yeah. So does the drone thing as well. It's got a sword thing.
So logos transfer over. They just might not be made in the same way.
Yeah, because I think Rambo's got a little sword necklace.
I think we've found a plot hole here.
I don't think we have. Why?
No, I think that.
Why would the logos transfer over? And
they don't mean anything.
If it's Wanda that's creating the world.
The Sword V Company. A little stinger. It could be the sword. I don't know.
Do you think the actor who plays Darcy was equally as surprised when she got the call to come up and do this?
Yeah. She just finished Two Broke Girls, and she's like, "What am I going to do now? Bring hello."
Being the one and only Marvel product that's coming out this year.
Yeah.
Oh no, sorry, Black Widow's coming out.
Is it?
Meant to be March, I think.
Yeah, it's not happening.
What, on the Plus?
Well, it's not going to be theatres, is it? Definitely not.
I think it'll be on the Plus before the summertime-ish.
Mm-hmm. I always like it when they go back to things and you're like, right, that's what's happening.
Yeah.
And then she blocked that out.
Yeah. Or did she? Or did someone else broke it out? Like
I think
Ralph, for example.
She's a few to say.
I wish it was. Take another sip of water.
I thought when we first seen those floodlights that was actually projecting the whole arena, but it's not.
Aye, I thought they were. I thought that the sword people were containing Wanda.
Yeah.
To contain her powers, and she was in this wee world of her own.
There we go.
There's my man.
There you go. You happy with that?
Oh, but his tether won't go through. So he's not stuck in there now, though, is he? He can get out still.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone else is stuck in there. You know, the doctor. Remember, the doctor says it's not easy to leave a place like this, or some like
What's Paul saying? The Falcon and the Winter Soldier.
So
what's that
we're
for?
saying
that's
coming out.
And that's
this year.
out Disney Plus.
Falcon and the Winter Soldier.
Loki
as well.
And Loki as well. Was that coming out this year?
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to that, actually.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to the Loki one as well.
Finally, Disney Plus are releasing their stuff. Jeez, oh man, it's taking them long enough.
I think it takes a lot of time to build up content. I mean, you can't just knock a show like this together.
No, I know, I appreciate that, but you know, they did promise new stuff from day one.
So 50s, 60s, 70s. So was the Brady Bunch was the 70s? Is that what they were saying? Yeah. So we're on to. So it is
must be on to 80s. Yeah,
I think it's 80s. Aye, the next one. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because Agnes is wearing like hot pants, not hot pants. You know, those
that
ones
kind
with
of
the
yoga leotard.
yeah,
thing.
yeah. And she's got kind of hair up as well in that 80s style.
So I wonder what 80s show it will be then. It can't be Friends.
No, that was the 90s.
Was 80s? Was that 90s anyway? Friends.
Yeah, it's 90s.
Cheers. Soap. Is that 80s? This is where it gets a bit sinister.
It's like at this point, she knows who she is.
I like this, how it expands in this as well.
Mm-hmm.
So with her reaction, it makes you think she is playing along completely. And Wanda has no control over who's censoring the broadcast. Good question, Woo. There's who's censoring the broadcast.
This is great, this bit. Notice the aspect ratio is opening and becoming much more movie-like.
I mean, it's definitely not just that as the answer to the show. There's definitely something going on in the background as well.
Yeah. There's a couple... So...
There comes a point, this is her breaking point, this is where she'll just not accept.
See, this doesn't feel... Watch her expressions.
It's brilliant, that bit.
Technically, she gets thrown through 4 walls here as well, which is the 4th wall. But look at her expression here. Where she's like, oh, what happened?
Did I do that?
Did I do that?
Because she just wants it to be all perfect.
I'll just put it back to normal. I
don't know if it's her doing it though. I think she's part of being the manipulation. Like somebody's using her to manipulate the town. And I don't think it's her.
I think this is her. We were talking about it as a family, and we think that this is her way of dealing with the grief of Vision dying. So this is her way of dealing with it, to shut it out and pretend he's still alive, and have a normal family and things like that.
Yeah.
This bit, this vision is a vision.
I tell you something, I actually got a genuine jump scare from this.
I know, yeah.
Oh man, that's yeah.
You can tell.
Oh.
Just that little musical sting as well. It's just really well done.
Yeah. That's horror territory.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
It's not all nice peaches and cream. Ooh, something dark is going on.
Also, keep watching Vision as they sit down on the couch. Just keep watching them.
His collar's out.
Yeah, I know. His collar's out.
Yeah, his right collar is always out.
Collar fans
out
there.
Tune into our Collar podcast.
Yes.
Wait,
a little bit.
It's Palpatine. It's not Palpatine.
Do it.
Not everything's Palpatine. It was Palpatine. Also, Voodoo Child.
Voodoo Child.
See, look, a little bit of unease, then the unsure smile, and then watch this. He looks at her funny. He's like, yeah. And then he looks at us.
He's uneasy.
Which makes you wonder as well about it. Where has she got his corpse, or
Aye.
You know, and it's actually his corpse walking about, and she's made him to look and move, or is he his own thing? Has she brought him back to life, or what? What, you know?
Just
What
listen.
the hell's going on?
It's great.
I like
So
that.
you know how
I love
they'll
that tune.
insert music into films, but they'll shorten it. They'll cut it so it's not like the original track.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
So there's a line coming up here, and it's something like, "I've finished with you in this world. I'll meet you on the next one. Don't be late." That's the only kind of
right.
extra lyric that's in here.
All right.
Oh.
They've shortened it to stick that in.
Oh yeah.
Don't be
But
late.
they must. Do you think they spend time putting wee things like that in?
Aye, I think so. This is what this program's all about.
Yes.
It's all the
yeah.
it's the hard to find Easter eggs.
Yeah,
There's
yeah.
clues everywhere.
They seem to put that in everywhere, though. You know, it's like everything's meticulously thought about. Amazing. Marvel Star Wars crossover. I would see that. I want to see Thanos fight Darth Vader.
I will not be happy.
That is a cracking song.
Yeah.
Isn't
Such
it?
a good song.
Magic. It's brilliant.
Nice one. Good episode.
There we go. That was a good one. Again.
That was a good episode.
Enjoyed that.
So we get 2 to look forward to this week.
Didn't know that. Thanks, Paul.
I didn't know that either. Yeah, that's awesome. So that's good.
That's strange, though. There's only 8 total. Is that right?
9 episodes.
That'll be
Was it
why.
9?
Yeah.
Because
So
they'll want it over.
because of what?
No. Because I was going to say they want it over 8 weeks, but if they've already released the first 2 episodes, it'll be shown over 7 weeks.
Yeah.
Oh well.
I wonder what the reason for that is.
Don't know.
Remember they did a thing for Mandalorian where they released 2 episodes because there was a thing in Rise of Skywalker. It was the healing Jedi power.
Yeah, it was Baby Yoda.
So they had to sneak that one in before Rise of Skywalker came out.
Yeah.
And it was to kind of justify, that's a power that's always been a Jedi power. You know,
I think healing.
The what?
I think healing's been in games though, hasn't it?
Yeah,
maybe
not that way. So like actually healing tissue, you know, physical flesh.
Yeah.
So,
well,
there's no films coming out, so it can't be linking in with that. That's for sure.
But at what point, though? At what point will the content that we're receiving, because Feige wanted all this to be intertwined, and surely at some point there's going to be, whether it's Winter Soldier and the Falcon or Loki, at some point one's going to affect the other, because by now we should have seen Black Widow, and then this year is Shang-Chi, Master of Kung Fu, should also be out.
Yeah, Legend of the Ten Rings.
Oh yeah, so we're gearing up to. I don't know when the Doctor Strange thing's meant to be out, but that's where we're all heading.
Next year, I think.
I think that's the latest. That's the last one. I think.
So, at what point will this all kind of
come together?
They have to release it.
Mm-hmm.
There's also rumours that there's going to be a Marvel character, like a big one, coming into it, like the Doctor Strange or somebody like that as well. So.
Yeah, I bet there will be
in WandaVision.
Who knows, Yeah.
If they have, I'm gonna spoil Mandalorian for people who have not seen it. So I'll give you 3 seconds, 2, 1. Yeah. So.
Wait. Have
you got a spoiler? Spoilers ahead. See, I like to use spoiler alert the way it's meant to be used, i.e., you tell people, I'm going to spoil this, then you spoil it, as opposed to spoiling something, then saying afterwards, oh, spoiler alert.
Yeah.
So, of course. There's no point.
So if they can bring back Luke Skywalker, in his black outfit and his green lightsaber for the season finale of The Mandalorian season 2, then they can literally do what they want. It literally could be anyone.
Yeah,
it could be.
So
who would have thought that at the time? I mean, you're racking your brains going, "Oh, it must be Ezra. It must be a kind of lower Jedi," and then wham!
No, it's Top
Luke
Boy.
Skywalker. Wow.
Top Boy.
Trailer for episode 5 and 6 reaction vid. I would love to, but we'll end up with copyrights.
I know, we were discussing this before we went on air, Paul.
Yeah.
Every time Sloan puts something up, whether it's with sound or without, I
put a frame
your
up.
arse kicked.
Yeah, basically, I get shouted down by Warner Brothers, and I'm not going to. They're a teeny tiny company compared to Disney, so I'm not going to risk Disney.
But what we're trying to understand is why other YouTube channels can actually do all that stuff, and have the full trailer run in the corner. And
well, why don't we watch it? Why don't we watch it on our devices?
We could do, yeah.
Yeah.
Studios. I'll send you guys the link.
All right, great.
I'll find it. I'll find it on here.
Is it mid-season trailer? Videos.
Talk amongst yourselves, everyone.
Talk amongst yourselves, everyone. Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, here you go.
There it's there, mid-season trailer. It's only
the mid-season trailer.
Yeah,
I've got one here.
Well, send the link because we're better watching the link because in case there's stuff at the beginning.
Right, I've sent it to the. It's not going to work.
That's all right. I've got it.
Send it.
Just go for it.
It's send it to the chat.
Yeah, I know. Just wait. There you go. Right.
Yeah. Right, because my point is, if you send one that's IGN or
yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So
I've got the one from Marvel.
Doing the same one.
What's that? Are you doing the same one?
I will.
Sent in the chat.
But yours might. But James, yours might start differently to the one that Sloan sent.
Oh, you're so fussy and selfish.
I'm just being practical, James. There's a difference. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Hold on. Right. Are you there? Where's he going?
I'm here.
He's everywhere.
Your video's off.
I know.
Your video's off. We
James,
can't be having this.
Video's off. Is everything okay?
People sending letters.
Ready?
Yeah.
I'm
Oops.
here actually.
Oops.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
right,
I'm ready.
Okay. So we'll do the same thing again. 3, 2, 1.
Let's react.
Go. Oh. Yeah. See.
What?
That was Elizabeth Olsen looking surprised at the start there. There, see, look.
So far, this is just the episode 4. Oh no,
recycled footage. Oh,
no, other things. Are you playing the same?
Mix of both.
Aye, so it's like the
there's like
30 seconds
so far, pretty much.
But there's also
new stuff.
That was Vision in his Halloween costume.
Oh, it's the 80s stuff there.
Yeah. Oofed. What's sword running for?
Back-combed hair as well.
Oh man, this gives away absolutely nothing.
Marvel is finally.
Oh, they're having a wee face-off there.
A little bit. Oh, Vision's flying.
Life could be perfect.
Mm-hmm.
That's a Modern Family.
Yeah. You're right.
Oh, this bit here.
Oh.
Am I dead? No.
Okay, I give nothing away.
But it looks quite exciting.
Quality.
Some of those things were in the very first trailers, though. A lot of those images, were they not?
It's something, all right, Paul.
That's your fault, Paul.
Yeah, exactly. Stop.
Flinging us under the bus at the last minute.
Yeah, that was us improvising, man. You asked us to do it. You made us do it.
You practically forced us to do it. Practically put us inside a hexagonal prison in New Jersey and made us do it like some meat.
That's it. We gave you what you wanted. I think you throw it back in our face.
Dancing monkeys. What are we? Dancing monkeys.
We have your entertainment. Oh, no, wait, we are. Damn it. Okay. I'm not here for your entertainment, but we are. We've got a new thing as well.
Mm-hmm.
So
a new thing that's an old thing.
It's an old thing, but we're bringing it back because we've not done it in a while. It's the Great British Meme Off. That's right. It's a new segment of the show. No expenses spared. Look at that.
Look at that. How long did that take you to do?
It took me literally a minute and a half.
Amazing. Photoshop's amazing, isn't it?
That is quality.
And I did that. I did that this evening. So there you go.
Well done.
James watched me do it. Well, I didn't watch me do it. He watched me go.
He watched you do it. That sounds a bit creepy.
He's watched me. Anyway, who wants to go first with the meme?
Me.
Oh, you seem quite confident, James.
All right, I'll let one of you go.
Oh, aye. It's like that,
do you want to go first, Jody? Or you want me to go?
You want me to send you this in? I'll send it to your
chat, and then I'll put it up in the chat.
I'll send it to you.
Why do you send it to me?
James
right.
Okay. Until the last minute.
But this is rubbish. Oh, I'm not feeling very well. I could only get rubbish memes.
Oh dear. Hold on a minute. Technical issues. Don't worry about it. What? What does this mean? What does this mean?
Because Ryan Johnson doesn't understand Star Wars and he doesn't understand Marvel, so that's what he would come up with.
So you actually made this, didn't you, Jody?
Yeah.
Yeah, because you're so bitter. Just so bitter. I was like, he made this. Not for fun.
It all comes out. For retaliation, James. Retaliation.
I know.
Why does Wanda Maximoff have a purple head?
Because Ryan Johnson just doesn't understand.
Gets it wrong, and he doesn't understand the lore of Marvel. He doesn't understand the characters
every time.
He gets the characters mixed up.
I quite like
basically a prick. No, he never. I watched it on Saturday.
Really?
By accident.
Oh, okay. Mm-hmm. So you sat through 2 hours worth of film by accident? I said
to Danny, let's watch Star Wars, and he's like, well, let's watch Last Jedi, and I was like, okay.
But it wasn't as bad as you remembered.
There was bad bits in it still. The bad bits are still bad for me, but there's still good bits in it. You know,
it's not as bad as the entire Rise of Skywalker movie.
No, I don't buy that at all.
Start to finish, garbage.
Right.
No,
come off that subject.
I know.
Yeah,
right,
exactly.
Back from the ledge.
Yeah. Anyway, what did you think?
No. Next one.
I thought it was all right, but if I didn't know you were so bitter towards Ryan Johnson, I'd maybe give you a higher score. But I thought it was all right. I expected that from you, to be fair.
Much like Rise of Skywalker, I didn't like it.
Mm-hmm.
Next.
You want me to go, or is Jody doing all three?
Jody doing all three, I think. And then we'll go next.
Okay.
Then I'll do it.
No, I didn't make this one up, so you might like it, James.
Oh, okay. It'll be good quality then.
Similar format, actually.
Yeah.
This is all these ones when you order your online from a Chinese a place in China. You get it 24 weeks later. And that's what it actually looks like.
Other retailers.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
By the way, beef Wish because we ordered something. It didn't arrive for like 6 months. And we called them up and went, can we have our money back? They're like, sure. And I'm going like, this is a scam.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm ill, I could only muster 2 that I made myself. So,
Okay.
I had to put a wee filler in there.
Uh-huh.
All
right.
Okay.
And my last... Oh, sorry.
No, you go ahead.
And my last one is this one. I made myself, kind of made this half myself and half. I mean, it's already
half stolen.
Aye.
God, the old ones are the best.
What's one of it?
Granddad, can you watch WandaVision? Only if you can spell it. Go.
James, you like that? You like that?
Yes, reluctantly. I'll give you that one. I like that.
Got you. Got you.
Okay.
Probably because there's a wee bit of swearing in it. That really helps.
Yeah. I thought I'd blank it out because Sloan censored my complete bloody.
I know.
Complete,
hey, if Warner Brothers censors us,
that was my Mando one that you.
Your Mando, completely innocent.
Yeah.
It was not innocent.
Oh, no,
it was completely inappropriate, is what it was.
Unbelievably inappropriate.
I know. I was like, what? No, he doesn't mean that. He does mean that.
Yeah, it's when they were in prison together.
I don't stop.
Right.
All right, James.
Right. Okay. Hold on a second. Here we go.
Oh no, he's in portrait.
He's got to go portrait mode.
He's on full portrait. Are you sending it to me?
I'm going to send him to the group.
Pardon?
I guess I could send it to myself.
Right.
I think I can do that.
You get it?
I'm just going to bring it up.
I'm not looking at it on the screen until it's up here, so I want to be a surprise.
Don't look at the screen.
Okay, I'm telling you right now, this is much better than the Ryan Johnson one.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Less bitter. Oh, brilliant. That's good. Did you make that?
Didn't make it, no.
You never made
it for us.
No,
Faith filmed it for us. I was like, I need a hand with some of this stuff. So I didn't make that, but I did make the next 2.
That's great.
All right.
I did make the next 2.
All right, I like that one.
That's good. Okay, Daredevil blind. Yep.
Hold on, don't go, don't. Hold on. Go.
Okay.
I've seen a wee bit of that there.
Did you?
Yeah. What?
I wouldn't bail your
What's that got to do anything?
It's just this is the great Scottish meme off.
James, this is what happens when you drink soft drinks. It's just not good for you.
I know.
Is this the Scottish version? It's WandaVision.
This is, yeah. It's what
WandaVision. WandaVision, brilliant.
Right, hold on a second.
See, you missed a trick there, James.
I know. I made this one.
WandaVision.
Okay. another still WandaVision appears.
I'll allow me to talk you through this.
Go for it.
Geraldine, you're foot of pish. There you go. Enough
All
said.
right. Thanks for talking us through that there.
You're foot of pish.
All right.
Right,
okay.
nice one.
Let me
The
send,
first one was good.
Wrong one. We've got to find a better way to share these things. Where's my other one? Oh,
Have you made these, Sloan?
No, I haven't. No.
This is a well-oiled machine. Listen to me, not having to do any of the editing.
Right,
I know exactly.
Right, this isn't a WandaVision one, but I thought it was hilarious.
Right, do you want to talk us through this one, Sloan?
Yeah, sure. Talks like Yoda. He does.
A joke explained.
Right, okay.
Because he says the second word, then he says his first word.
Oh, right, okay. Right.
Okay. Okay. Clearly,
that is your brother.
Did you make that?
No.
Did you make that, Sloan?
No.
Thank God for that.
Wayne bow your head.
Bow your head.
You're guilty by association, though, James.
I know. Right, what is this? You need to expand it a wee bit.
Wanda does her head tilt.
I quite like that, actually.
Not bad.
Quite like that. It gets better with time.
Better with
This
age.
Piggy one was good.
Yeah.
Go back and watch our previous meme.
The Mando one, yeah. Is that Bo-Katan? It's supposed to be Bo-Katan be like. All right, and my last one.
That's right.
Is this one, which
I've seen it. That's good.
Nice.
I like that.
Oh,
all right.
Nice.
I suppose that's the winner then, is it?
Oh,
That's good.
Can't believe it, man.
Yeah, that's good.
I was sure I was going to win this one.
It's Agnes'
That's good.
face.
Yeah.
That is good.
The unfortunate thing is you never made that though.
No,
Still,
you should get points docked off.
It wins
You should
though.
get points docked off.
Still wins.
I
Still
can't
wins,
help it. Finding the memes.
Mm-hmm.
The memes find
2 weeks in a row. Two times in a row you've won this.
Yeah, that we've won that.
Yeah, that's a good one. That's
Weekend.
That's probably the best.
That is
probably
good.
the best one out of all of them.
I was actually searching for Dead Vision memes, and I couldn't.
Yeah, me too.
Never come up.
Dead Vision.
I was thinking of like Smoke and Kills type ones and things like that. But maybe next time, kids.
Maybe next time.
Absolutely.
And that's it. That'll do it for our little show.
That'll do, pig.
For show.
That'll do, lad.
Reaction show. Thank you all for watching. If you have gotten this far and you like what you see, then you might want to think of leaving the old I'll put that in the middle there so I'm not obscuring James. Smash the like button and subscribe and share with social medias and Facebook and Twitter and all that kind of stuff. And if you want timely reminders when we throw one of these little puppies up in the air and send it out into the ether along with the CMBR, hit the old subscribe button and the notification bell, and YouTube will work its magic in the algorithms, and you'll get a little notification, and it will say, "Super Kelly Brothers have got WandaVision episode up." Hey! Anyway, that's it. That's all from us.
Cool.
We'll catch you guys in the next edition.
Nice one.
Cheers,
Bye-bye.
guys. Thanks.